Hey friends, welcome back. I'm happy to have you here. And today we're going to keep it simple and talk about how you can save money right now on your existing subscriptions, memberships, streaming services, things that you might not realize add up when you put them all together, but they're taking maybe a little more paycheck or a little more out of your paycheck than you realize over time. So, what am I talking about? It's internet, your phone bill, music streaming, TV, movie streaming, anything like that that comes out of your paycheck monthly, or you get a monthly bill for it, I should say. That's more realistic. You're getting a monthly bill. And it's easy to set it and forget it. You might register for the 30-day trial, but you have to put your payment information in there. It's so easy just to let that thing ride because it's a little bit annoying to log in. Maybe it's annoying because you forgot your password or don't have one. I don't know. It's all these excuses that I used to find myself making and procrastinating. So start with this. Go into your bank statement and just only grab those monthly bills that are just recurring for anything that's like that, an online access of some sort, or a membership, or a subscription. Just list them out. The first step is knowing where you're starting. And then assess if there's duplicates. So you might have multiple music apps. You might have multiple, even bulk grocery shopping. It could be one in one town, one in the other, or one place has one thing you like to get every now and then, the other one has another. It's an annual fee. Take a look at those things that are repeat bills, and then just start going down the list. You can categorize them if you want, but either make the phone calls or go online and see if there's opportunity to either take advantage of a promotion or reduce duplicates. Maybe you can go without that second bulk grocery membership, or call the phone company up or the internet company and say, do you have any packages or promotions that I can take advantage of that will bring my bill down? And make sure that you tell them that's your goal, is to bring your bill down. They might say, yeah, we could do it. It might lower your speed, or yeah, we have this great offer. You get this and that, and you actually increase your speed. Take that offer, take that savings, mark it in your calendar or somewhere that it's expiring so you don't forget, because a lot of times that's what I would do. I'd take advantage of promotion. I'd forget about the promotion and then freak out when my bill increased all of a sudden because I forgot about it. But do those little things and they add up, actually. It's I'm trying to think, when I was doing this first time through, I got like on a mission to, I got rid of cable because that's kind of yesterday's news. I really wasn't benefiting from it. And with our, for example, when we had the movie streaming, my brother had the subscription. I paid for a portion of it, so we split it. So there's all kinds of ways you can get creative. Even with those bulk grocery shopping, those warehouses, you can split it with your family, because sometimes you get two people on that member list, and maybe you decide to just operate with one membership for your household and offer to share that expense with a brother, sister, aunt, uncle, parents, whatever that is. The point being is, the first step is just taking an audit of your monthly recurring expenses and what do you have in your power to change. Change the things you can and work towards the things that you are longer term. But if you can change something right now, why not make the phone call? The answer is always going to be no if you never ask the question. So the worst they're going to tell you is they don't have anything, and you might sit on the phone for a few minutes. But if it means cumulatively maybe getting you an extra $50 a month towards your emergency savings, it could add up quite a bit. And another tip that I'll share that we did in our household while we were on fire and motivated to get out of debt was we just got frugal with our phone bill. So at the time, and it might be different now, but our phone carrier offered a by the gig, per gig price. So I opted in to a very low plan. It was like 2 gigs. And I think it cost me $12 a gig. So my phone bill went down to $24 a month, which is ridiculously low. And we do a lot. It was just my son and I at the time. So I mostly was in the office or at home, which both of them have Wi-Fi. Very rarely did I need to access the data itself, so it was easy for me to stick to that. And same thing with my son. And I gave him a budget. I gave him a data budget, and we held each other accountable for it. And I said, just make sure you're getting on Wi-Fi, because almost everywhere he was able to get onto Wi-Fi. So we consistently had a $24 a month phone bill for the better part of 2 years. And our bonus to ourselves, once we had the margin, once I was out of debt, that was the thing that we bumped back up. We went to unlimited because it was just convenient. And just to be practical, when we were on the road, that would be our bonus. Like, okay, so 1 month, because you can toggle back and forth so easily. If we were going on vacation for a month and we were on a long road trip to go see our family, that would be the month that I was like, all right, we're going unlimited for the month, because you can just easily toggle it back off. So he got the benefit of the unlimited data for that month. And so our budget went up a little bit for that expense for that 1 month, but over the period of time, we saved a ton of money. And it's a convenience fee that now we like having in our budget, but we could also toggle that if we need to. But I want to encourage you to get creative and get fierce. Get angry at the money you're spending on all these things for a little while. Get super focused on getting rid of as many expenses as you can reasonably so that you can get out of debt. Get some breathing room. Build that emergency fund. Feel that joy that comes with not having all this burden of debt over your shoulders. And you might see that inspires you to cut out in other areas of your life. And I want to really be clear that this isn't a mission of just cutting out for the rest of your life, but there are areas that you can be wiser with your spending. Same thing with groceries. You can get really creative with saving money on your groceries. That's a huge expense for a lot of America right now. I know we feel in our household, eating out, man, if you don't need to eat out, unless that's a dedicated piece of your budget because that's the only thing you do for recreation and that's what you're calling your recreation budget within reason or whatever that looks like, eating out is so expensive right now. So that could be a huge area where you can save some money in your budget right away. Start maybe just having fun incorporating the family in meal planning, things like that. I'll save that topic for another day because I wanted to stick today with subscriptions and streaming. Just go through, make that list, put it on a paper. Don't have to tackle it all at once, but pick one a day. On your lunch break, make that phone call or jump online, see what services you're paying for. Is there a lower tier option? Check that out too. So I want to keep it simple. Take that baby step, do yourself a favor, and do that one thing this week that will put you one step closer to being debt-free and taking total control of your finances. It is not always easy, but it is always worth it. And remember why you're doing it. For something bigger, better, and more fulfilling. And that temporary thing that you're saying no to, or that thing you're saying no to temporarily, is so worth it when at the end of the day you can turn back, or at the end of a few months, you get to say yes to that thing that matters most. And that's what I want to inspire you to do, is keep your eyes focused on what matters most, and you got this. All right, so throw it in the comments. If you found a savvy way to save money, help our community out. Tell us if there's something that you're aware of or a deal that we can hop in on, maybe a different carrier, maybe a different provider, a tactic that you use. I shared a few of my own that I hope inspire you. Go make those phone calls, ask those questions. You don't know the person on the other end of the line. A no isn't going to kill you. So make that phone call, and I'll see you guys next week. Can't wait to hear from you. Thanks for joining me.